So, is Elon Musk a Nazi? The answer is obviously yes. Does he discriminate against non-white people? Of course not. He's a Nazi. Does he want to make government larger and more overreaching? No. He's a Nazi. I mean, he went from the window to the wall with that sick hail. In order to understand how ridiculous this claim is, we need to call on our old pals, our brothers from single mothers, the woke blacks. Oh, did that single mother joke hurt your tummy? Well, this is how they categorize the black vote.
And then we naturally, our grandmas and our great grandmas and our aunties and our mamas, they go and vote for these people.
Not a dad in sight. Let's hear them justify how the Republicans are Nazis in their inordinately expressive tone. But first, let's start with a slow jam.
But when you have
one
of the wealthiest men in the world, not the wealthiest man in the world.
Yeah, wealthy guy.
Give a blatant Nazi salute.
You're slow.
And then
Duh.
To have a media and a
covering for him.
A media and a
come on.
And a press thought process that says he's autistic or he's whatever, right?
Oh, you couldn't even think of a second one.
And I have to post to that, right? You're saying the quiet part out loud, but you're not even saying it quietly anymore, right?
Yeah, I think that was covered by the out loud part. When you're saying the quiet part out loud, I don't think you're saying it quietly anymore. You idiot. Oh my god. Let's see what other gems he has. Let's definitely take his political takes very seriously.
See, where I'm from, it's still okay to punch the KKK and a Nazi in the face.
Talk about
it. Like that. Straight like that.
Well, and here's what I'm saying to you, right? So now we're on these guys' platforms, right? Facebook, Twitters, TikToks, whatever, right?
Boomer.
And they're ran by people who we would punch in the face.
Wow, what an uncivilized place you're from. Let me show you where I'm from.
Black guy from the sales department, you're surrounded by the Daniel Carver Ku Klux Klan. Does that make you nervous at all?
You know what? I'm not nervous. Actually, Howard, I'd like to take him to Harlem for lunch. You know, I think I can convert him.
Daniel, would you ever go to lunch with a black man?
We'd have to ask Al Sharpton if we can go down there first.
Daniel,
no,
would you?
I don't want to eat
Why not? Why not eat with a black man? What is wrong with that?
Well, I just want to stay with my own kind.
Right.
I don't want to be around them.
Would you be thrown out of the Klan or suffer?
I can't be thrown out of the Klan.
Couldn't you?
My heart.
If you were caught dining with a black person, wouldn't that be?
Well, I ain't gonna be caught dining with no black person because I ain't gonna be with one of them.
All right. Well, there you go.
Daniel, I forgot. What do you call black people?
I call them niggers. That's what they
okay.
are. I didn't make them a nigger. God made them a nigger.
Right back at you there, Daniel.
Get down there in the corner.
Where I'm from is the guy that voiced the bird in Disney's Aladdin asked the KKK Grand Dragon what he calls black people, and then he said the N-word to a black guy. And I can't help but notice that the black guy didn't start chimping out and throwing poo-poo at him. So I guess we're just from two different places. Now let me show you how stereotypically idiotic this black man is, trying to sound smart and making up words and messing up words and being condescending about it. I used to watch people like this get made fun of like over 30 years ago, dude.
If there's not a natural resistance to blatant Nazi fascism, signals and symbolic
would only circumvent circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
And those things in our face, then and no one is going to acknowledge it. And what do you receive? Because I know it's real easy for us to get on black folks who voted for Donald Trump, right? But could we possibly get on the people who got real power in America, who supported Donald Trump, and look at their assholery?
Do not misinterpret the chauvinistic.
Give to the United Negro Scholarship Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to develop without help.
That they pulled off when it comes down to allowing a guy like Elon Musk over here to throw not just a jab at the Jewish community, but a whole ass life-threatening symbolism of hatred towards your whole religion and peopleism.
Taken from the Latin word jalapeno.
Towards your whole religion and peopleism. Personhood. You dummies. All right, I'm done.
I love how this ignorant black asshole calls people dummies after sounding like that, and then acts like a baby that's done drinking the bottle and goes, okay, all done.
All right, I'm done.
Donald Trump and MAGA are 2025's version of the Confederate Army.
Absolutely.
The J6, or who they were calling the MAGA Charmin.
Charmin?
First thing he said when he got pardoned was, I'm going to buy guns.
You mean shaman?
You think he's that excited to go hunt deer? That's a silent threat.
Imagine if that was your mayor. That's the mayor of Enfield, North Carolina. The Charmin probably wants to go buy guns because he feels like there's a tyrannical government that's putting him in prison unjustly. But let's get a little more ridiculous right now. Listen to this death by lethal projection by Pastor Ben. We've seen how the left cannibalizes each other. It's like a circular firing squad. They try to cancel each other. They tear each other down. It's a purity test constantly. They can't build community because of how much they're at each other's throats because they're not extreme or radical enough. Listen to what the pastor says about MAGA.
They hate each other as much as they hate anybody else. They do know how to coalesce. They do know how to move in solidarity, but it doesn't last long. It always falls apart because they genuinely hate each other as much as they hate anyone else. They don't know how to operate in true community.
Aren't they precious? Aren't they absolutely something else? Describing themselves perfectly to a T. But it doesn't stop there. They think the J6ers, the insurrectionists, are going to go into Democrat cities and wreak havoc and cause violence. So everyone needs to get ready for that. And so how are they going to get ready for that? Well, they're going to try to radicalize gangs into stop killing each other and start focusing it on the white people. That's what I'm taking from this. You have your own opinion. That's what it sounds like to me.
They have been radicalized even further than they were when they went and did January 6th. Where do you think these dummies are going to go and take that violence out now? Right? They're going to be a little smarter than last time because they're going to tread carefully. They don't want to get arrested again until it's time for them to bring down all of the violence. So I think we're in a very particularly dangerous time right now.
Hey, man, I got a message for my brothers, for my YNs,
young niggas,
for my wild boys, for my goons, for my thugs, for my Vice, Crip, Blood.
Interesting call for a mayor to be on.
Folk, whatever that you are. Blue, red, yellow, purple.
Street tribes.
My street tribes, my street family, right? My urban warriors.
Hello, young Negro citizen. Which street tribe do you belong to?
Let this be the time that you stop having ops that look like you.
Come on, man.
Because y'all don't realize it. So to my street tribes, real quick, y'all don't realize what's coming here, right? And they don't, because they have already targeted Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, Orlando, Jacksonville, LA.
Yeah.
For war zones, right?
Now, the left wants you to believe that the right has these kinds of psychotic conversations, these neurotic, paranoid conversations where everyone's out to get them. And to be fair, they do. They just don't have them in a live stream with a current mayor. This is what they get away with. There's a mayor, no one's gonna ask him about it, being like, yeah, they're out to get us, they're out to kill us, and we're over here fighting. We're actively trying to be, the right is trying to kill us, and our violence is just going to be defensive. That's not worrisome at all that a mayor thinks that, and that they're allowed to just a casual live stream saying this, no one pays attention to it. Meanwhile, you know, white 16-year-old kid wears a MAGA hat, makes national news. He's smiling a little too much. But to a certain ear, These black fellas are pretty difficult to listen to. But what if I told you you're not alone? And even his boy can't listen to him to the point where they have to mute this guy. Does that stop him from gesticulating in the background? Absolutely not.
Those are not small things. So
Wait, who was that? Obama or Biden?
Joe Biden.
So part of that 8,500 pardons. That
Okay,
he did
all right,
black folks?
all right. So,
Absolutely. Marcus, hold on. I literally
Biden is the black legend hero guy.
Anybody calling on legend? Marcus.
Man, you going full Drake now, man. Come on, man.
No, I'm not going full Drake. Not the problem is that it's the problem is the surrogate talk. Like we get the surrogate talk instead of talking about. No, man, it's fine. It's okay because it's okay. It's okay.
Nobody can hear us.
It's okay. I'm not even mad. What I'm saying,
nobody's mad. But I listen to you argue, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen,
go ahead, man.
We talk over each other like that. Hold on, man. Just sit on your mic for a second. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't want to be loud and talk over you. That's why I listen to you. When you said, "Hold on, Mondale," I sat back and strapped in. I grabbed my pen and my notebook and started taking notes. That's what I did. I would advise you to try the same thing. I am not making a serious.
Oh no, that's not necessary.
I'm throwing shade. We throw shade all the time. You in your feelings tonight?
He cannot shut up.
Thank you, man. So listen.
So imagine you're a police officer, and this dude in the hat and glasses, you pull him over, and you're trying to talk to him. This is how incapable he is of listening to his own close friend. What makes you think you could get through to him in any capacity? He can't listen to his friends. Imagine you're a police officer and you pull this guy over and he just cannot listen. He's incapable of it. You wish you would have a mute button for him.
Hell no. When Joe Biden just did the largest commute and also pardon of any president ever for nonviolent drug sentencing from federal prisons. Those people are overwhelmingly look like black people. So to say that nothing happened is cap, bro. I'm listening.
I have nothing to say.
You can't write this. After all that monkeying around, then finally it's his turn to speak and he goes, I ain't got nothing to say. He's hurt that his friend disagreed with him or doesn't want to listen to him right now. It's an emotionally stunted trait. Stop, calm down, safe hands, stop talking, and just listen to what the other person is saying. It was kryptonite to a nigga to hear what another person was saying to him. But they done messed up. They muted him, and so now he has to have his retribution. He will not be silenced ever again.
Now, you put Gaza in there, and it's like, well, then I see why people will all look all kind of ways and have all kind. That's why everything. If you ask me why 2024 fell apart, Gaza.
Okay.
Gaza.
Okay. Hold on. Wait. Pause. First off,
Marcus, you went. Let me go.
Wait. Now, man. Because you do this all the time, so I'm about to do the same thing.
I don't do nothing
hey,
all the
Tiffany
time.
with the TV.
Well, he want to
No, bro. No, we ain't gonna do that. You do it all the time. I'm gonna do it right now. You want some more status? You want some more status quo MSNBC ass nigga on this thing? Then guess what? You ain't gonna get that with me. I don't care, right? I'm gonna say my viewpoint, and that's what clickbaity political thirst trap is. So point blank, period. You got a problem with me? I'm a mole. How you gonna kick me off my own show? But thank you for watching, though. I appreciate you. Next, first off.
Oh my God, can somebody tase him and just shut him up? Can someone do something about him? He's not stopping. This is not indicative of black behavior. This is indicative of woke black behavior. This comes from them not being allowed to be criticized, them not being able to handle criticism, an exchange of ideas. They have to be right with everything they say. So this is not a black trait, it's a woke black trait. But let me end it here. Imagine a Republican mayor was having a live stream with someone that said they wanted to burn down the government. So Elon Musk is a Nazi, but this guy just wants to burn down all of government. Sounds reasonable. Doesn't sound like a double standard at all. Have a good one.
But I don't want anybody to sit up here and think that I don't agree with burning down the Democratic Party. If I agree with burning down anything, is government in general. But I don't want anybody to sit up here and think that I don't agree with burning down the Democratic Party. if I agree with burning down anything, is government in general. But like